Hi guys, welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be doing some more Front Mission 3. Just let me get the emulator sorted and then we will get started. Yeah, that should be good, I think. Yeah, there we go. Hi Matt, good to see you. And hi to Mist and Pika as well. Yeah, so today, I know we don't normally stream on a Friday. Because I was out on Wednesday, I thought I'd do the Friday stream instead for this week. Next week, it should go back to normal, so we should be back to the Wednesday, Sunday again. But I didn't really want to miss a week of Front Mission, so I thought we'll do it today instead. Just before we get started, I'm hoping to go the full 3 hours today. I don't even tell by my voice, but I am pretty much full of cold again. I've also just almost choked on my drink before the stream, so that didn't help. So I'm hoping to go 3 hours, but if my voice starts giving out, then I'll probably have to end it beforehand. Yeah, Pika, I was taking the tablet, and I think the tablet kind of tried to go down the wrong way. So instead of going down like that way, it went like sideways and got stuck. So I was choking to death before the stream even started, so we're off to a great start. Thankfully, we are all good now, so it's only up from here. So next up, on Sunday, we'll be doing, I think we'll do some PSU on Sunday. And check out the new tower quest on Clementine. Then next week, the Wednesday stream will actually be on my birthday. I actually didn't even realise until Drac pointed out. I mean, I knew my birthday was next week, I just didn't realise it was on stream day. So next Wednesday is birthday stream. I'm not going to do anything special particularly, just be a regular Front Mission stream. But yeah, that'll be sort of tied in with birthday. And then later in the month, it'll be the 21st of December. That is the 25th anniversary of PSO. So we'll be playing PSO on the Sunday stream because it lands on a Sunday this year. And I'll also be premiering a video on YouTube probably early that day as well, which will be the special 25th anniversary video. So yeah, got some interesting stuff coming up, but yeah, for today we're just going to do a bit more Front Mission. So after last stream, I did a little bit of grinding off stream in the simulator. All I've done, it's nothing extreme or anything. I have basically... The game's kind of low. No worries, I can knock that up a bit. How's that? Is that any better? No, there is no news on the PSO Christmas event yet, but I mean, I would hope by the 21st that it's on. Yeah, I just think with it tying in perfectly with the 25th anniversary, I thought it seems right to play PSO on that day. I feel if there is a day to play PSO, that is it. So yeah, so all I've done off stream for Kazuki, it's still super low. Anyone else in chat? Is the game low for you guys as well? Because on OBS it looks like it's coming through at normal volume for me. It's fine, I guess it's the music in the game. I mean, this music's fairly quiet. I mean, if I scroll the menu, is that sort of okay? I say on my OBS it looks like it's come through normally. It's okay, okay. It scared me, that. You're watching this stream and playing Dead Space. You can't tell, okay. Fair. Yeah, so what did I do? think I bought weapon upgrades where I needed to. I did get the HP upgrades for a few of the characters, which gives them a little bit more HP. For Ryogo, I've given him a fist for his right arm, so he can actually melee properly. Sky is the comfort for the spoopy. Alisa, we give her some big, thick legs. Reason for that is because I've got a battle skill I've learned from them, so which I'll get onto in a minute. I've also given her an accuracy upgrade for the missile launcher as well. For Liu, we just give him some accuracy for his rifle. Hopefully it helps. And Miho, we haven't really done a whole lot for yet. So I did do a bit of simulator grinding to get a couple of battle skills because there was a few that just weren't triggering in the streams and I wanted to make sure I got them because they're really useful. So for Kazuki, we now have Tackle 1, which is like a shoulder badge, which I think we might have unlocked last stream. But we also now have Double Assault, which is a skill where he attacks with both arms. For Ryogo, I think we've still got the same on Ryogo. For Alisa, we now have AP minus 30%. That's really useful because the missile costs a lot of AP to shoot. So it just reduces the AP cost of the missile launcher a little bit now and again. And that's it so far. I'm trying to get Liu to learn a battle skill, but he's refusing to learn it so far. And the same for Miho. Yeah, that's more or less all I've done, so nothing extreme or anything. So if I remember correctly, I think last time we got to the Philippines, we escaped Japan. And we're now hanging out with some Philippines rebels. We also met this really snotty girl in the shop who was giving the shopkeeper grief. So I think we're finished in the shop now, so we can probably move on now. Alright, so let's leave here. So we came from the Rebel headquarters originally, so let's go to the bar, because it seems like the natural place to go. I'm also not sure why OBS is cutting that screen off like it is. It's very weird how there's a bar at the bottom. I have noticed this with OBS recently, it seems to be moving all my scenes around very slightly, and it's very annoying. Let's see, what are you doing, OBS? Why are you doing this? That is why. Let's sort that. So if I go fit to screen... Yeah, OBS has done this weird thing. I think it's updated recently, and every time it updates, it seems to just ruin everything. So if I go fit to screen, and then if I... That's better. It actually fits the screen now. Much better. And that'll last until OBS updates again, and then I'll have to do it again. So now let's go at the bar. I feel like every stream with this game is cursed somehow. Got a very swanky bar. We've got a few people here, so we'll talk to these, I guess. Howdy, Sky. Have I missed much, or has there been technical difficulties from the start? I have just gone live a few minutes ago. We had a couple of little technical difficulties, just OBS doing OBS things. But yeah, we seem to be over the worst of it now. I was saying at the start, Richard, you almost didn't have a stream at all because I nearly choked to death before the stream started. But we're here. Reminds you of the bar in Final Fantasy VIII. I mean, I suppose this is like sort of the same era, isn't it? I mean, I think This might have released the same year as Final Fantasy VIII. Or within a year or so of it, anyway. And it is a Squaresoft game. So let's talk to the businesswoman. Door-to-door selling is tough. The rebels all use DHZ Vanzas. They won't use our Vanzas, which are used in the OCU. Also, you may have noticed, I did mention this to my members, but the lighting for the webcam should look a little bit better. I invested in some lighting for the stream, so hopefully it looks a little bit better on the webcam. If you don't notice the difference, I'll turn them off quickly so you can see what the difference is. Yeah, so that is without the lights. And that is with. It's only a subtle difference, but I just think it makes it look a bit better. Okay, now let's talk to a rebel enthusiast. Aladesh won their freedom from the OCU. We must also stand up and fight for freedom. Let's fight with the rebels. I mean, with a name like Rebel Enthusiast, I'd expect nothing less, you know? Okay, what about Peasant Girl? I saw the rich girl at the shop. She was in a bad mood. How can she be unhappy? Yeah, maybe I'll go home to Australia. Come fight with the rebels. There's a thing in this game where quite a lot of the NPCs will have different dialogue if you talk to them again, and sometimes, really annoyingly, sometimes they'll do really useful stuff if you keep talking to them. Do you have any more? No. She can buy anything. Why is she unhappy? The military's defense line is perfect. That's why the rebels can't go north of Mindanao. You should get the heck out of this country. Dude, we've only just arrived. Because I think we've talked to everyone. Yeah, so now I guess we move back. You basically do this to pass time in the game. Yeah, I know it's a weird day for the streams this week. As I said, from next week we should be back to the normal schedule again. It just happened, it was like a work meal with my colleagues at work, and they obviously happened to pick a stream day. Okay, I do just want to check the shop again quickly before we go back to the headquarters. Just, I don't want to miss anything, because there are things in this game that you can miss. There is some very important stuff that you can miss. Thanks for helping me. That girl is a pill. Yeah, so he's saying the same. That's fine. So I guess we can go back to the Rebel headquarters now. Seems like the only place we can go, so... Mom, have you made a decision? We can't afford to fail. I see why you can't take the Philippines. I don't want to join forces with a coward. I'll base my decision on the mission. How's that? Alright. Yeah, basically we're trying to get the rebels to kind of distract a lot of the military, so that we can kind of sneak into a base that we think's got Midas. There are two viable routes to take to Luzon. Route A, is to move north from Leyte and Samar to southern Luzon. Route B is north via Negros, Panay, and Mindoro, landing at Batangas. Route B is the shortest distance. Exactly. Time is of the essence. We must attack Tal Base quickly. Therefore, we take Route B. Impossible. Route B is shorter, but it's much better defended than A. What? There's a government fortress in Negros. So the fortress is that amazing? It's not the fortress that's the problem. There's a SAM base on Panay behind the fortress. SAM, I'm assuming, what, surface-to-air missiles, I'm guessing? Without any forces on the ocean, we can't take the fortress. How about ignoring the fortress and heading north? That's exactly what they want us to do. Their fleet will destroy us. Their ocean fortress, Dagat Ahas, is another problem. There's no way to attack then. Let's just quit. You know, we've had a good run. Let's just go back to Japan and hand ourselves over again. If we need air power, we'll have to find a way to use it. First, we land on Panay and neutralize that missile base. After that, we land at Negros and support the main force. Once Negros is taken, we storm Dagat Ahas to aid the Batangas landing. Easy. It's not that easy. I mean, I just said it was easy. Panay is located behind Negros. You do have a point. How do we take Panay when we can't even take Negros? If it was that easy, we wouldn't be stuck here. Don't yell. This is no plan. It's an act of suicide. We tried many times and failed. The military's defense line is thick. We land without them knowing. What do you mean? We do an emergency landing in a commercial airplane. They can't shoot down a civilian airplane. Is that how it works, Lou? Landing in disguise? It might be possible. But we can only take so many squads on a civilian airplane. Liu, we're going, right? We need all our forces to attack the fortress. My squad will act on its own. Then if we fail, you can deny any connection with the DHZ. Or deny the mission altogether. How about that? Alright. We have to do this sometime. Might as well be now. I'll let you handle the missile base. But we won't help you. You have to take care of yourselves. I know. I don't like it. Are you letting these foreigners take over everything? Fam, what's the problem? Everything. This is our fight. Why should we let these foreigners screw it up? I mean, it seems harsh, to be fair. Hey, Kazuki. That girl. Yes, she's the girl from the shop. She's Fam Lewis, the only daughter of the Lewis family. She's a lady of high upbringing, but as for her manners... The Lewis family is one of the richest families in the Philippines. They give us their financial support. We're mercenaries from the DHZ. You still don't trust us? Mercenaries? You're just a bunch of peasants. Don't make me laugh. Hey, I think you made her angry, Kazuki. Do something. We don't have time to argue with you. You can decide if you trust us after the mission. How's that, fam? I dare you to try. I'm sure you'll fail. Are you two finished? Let's get started. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. This is to prove my trust. Here's the password to our website. Is that how you show trust? You just give me your password? It's B3. Remember that. Bam, you really need to work on your password security. That is not it. Also, if you're wondering, yeah, there is no way of actually rechecking that password. You have to just remember it. Also, thanks for the resub, Kilniath. I was going to say I could have sworn you were live today with this. Thanks once again, Twitch, for not notifying. Sounds about right for Twitch. Yeah, thanks for the resub though, dude. Yeah, hope you're doing well. You join us at a point where we have not yet committed any more war crimes. I think we're about to, though. If we take the missile base, we can invade the fortress on Negros. That's if we take the missile base. Disappointed but intrigued. Yeah, our plan is to basically destroy a missile base so that we can then attack a fortress, so that we can then attack another fortress to get to where that bomb is being held. So we're basically just going to take on pretty much the entire Philippines military at this point. Having just landed here. I won't trust you until you finish the mission. I'm sure you'll fail though. The tall lord it is. Are you ready? Let's say not ready first. Hurry up and get ready. Sorry, Lou, I need to save. Yeah, Fam is, she's the daughter of this really rich family. And she offers, like, financial back into these rebels that we're helping out. But she doesn't trust us at all because we're not from the Philippines. Some would call it racism. Yeah, she seems to really not like foreigners. You wouldn't trust anyone not from the Philippines either, to be honest. Okay, I guess we can go then. I've saved it there because I don't know what the enemies can be like here. I've upgraded as much as I can for now. Let's get the airplane ready. We need to go to the airport. I mean, where else would you get a plane from? Hey, isn't this a jumbo jet? That's what you meant by commercial airplane. I mean, considering that we're apparently taking the Vanzers on board, you know, I would have thought you're probably going to need a fairly big plane. Do you like it? I got it for this mission. If only they made Vanzers that flew, though I guess then they'd be called armoured cores. Also, thank you for the follow, Fishface60. Yeah, the nearest you get to flying Vanzers in this is probably like the hovering ones that hover just over the ground. It's almost too good for you guys. Alright, alright. How do we load the Vanzers? Are there seatbelts? I don't think that's how it works, Miho. We adapted the inside to transport Vanzers. Jeez. This is the only way to trick the enemy. Leo, when your mission is done, we'll begin landing in Negros. Show us how good you really are. Achievement get. Oh, you got a 3-stream watch streak. The whole watch streak thing on Twitch, it kind of reminds me a bit of like Duolingo. Like Duolingo will constantly like harass you to say like you need to do a lesson to keep your streak going. And Twitch does it now. Twitch will send me notifications like, hey, you need to watch your stream to keep your watch streak going. I don't care. Well, thank you for the 3-stream watch streak. Of course. Let's get going. Load the Vanzers. Oh, it actually shows up in my activity feed as well. How would we decide what content to consume without our lordly corporations knowing what playing us about it? Exactly, yeah. We clearly can't think for ourselves at all. Commander Monaro, there's a commercial airplane on the radar. This route is for military only. Warn the pilot. We're only receiving the emergency signal. An accident? It's gradually losing altitude and will crash in Panay. Damn. Check which airline and tell them we'll handle the cleanup. I imagine the next step they'll add some AI that'll auto-buy stuff for us because it knows what we want are the convenience. Yes, sir. The rebels are active. We can't let civilians into that area. Yeah, I know Sega recently issued a statement about AI. I think they said that they are going to use AI with games, but they are aware of issues concerning like creativity with AI. So I think they're trying to avoid using it for anything creative. So, I mean, I guess we'll see. Wait, so did we actually just crash the plane? I mean, that seems like a massive waste of a plane. Yep, yeah, we did. Kind of sick to announce they've died. Hurry, an enemy search party's coming. I thought I was dead. I don't know Twitch or YouTube subscription is going to chuck a bit on Ko-Fi. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, I appreciate the support regardless of way. Yeah, I really like some of the facial expressions in this. Like some of the sort of the sprite art for the character portraits is really good. Some of it is also less than good. The real go face. Hi, Drac, good to see you. Jeez, don't be ridiculous. One wrong step, and we're all goners. Thank you for the hydrate. No time for talk. Let's hit the jungle before the enemy finds us. Alright, let's go. This is the search party confirming passenger plane down in Sector D2. I like how their response for searching for survivors is to send a huge angry melee robot. Wait, is that a Vanza? I like how they crouch down in the bush in the background. It's like, if we don't move, they can't see us. Enemy attack, get down. It's just a bush, Metal Gear moment. Quick response. What do we do? They're gonna find us. But just stay crouching down and just don't move. In these huge robots. Don't overdo it. Hit them before they contact base. Yeah, we just need like a Vanza-sized cardboard box. That seems like a lot of enemies. Okay, we want Kazuki. We want Ryogo. So Miho's not fully upgraded yet, so I might just go with the first four. So now, I haven't done it on many of them yet, but a couple of the characters I've unlocked some upgrades for. So one thing you can do in this game is the AP that you use to move around and attack. You can also pre-assign some of that before the battle to power up different abilities. The downside is obviously it reduces the amount of AP you've got to use in the battle. But for example, with Ryogo here, I have an accuracy upgrade. So if I want to, I can spend some AP. So let's just... Yeah, I think one of those four. So if I go to Ryogo and turn this on, it will use 1 AP. So I'll only have 15 AP to use instead of 16. But it will bump my... In this case, because it's on the left arm, it will boost his accuracy with his machine gun from 88% to 94%. And there's a lot of these upgrades you can do. There's also different levels of them. So later on in the game, we'll get up to, I think, 4 levels of accuracy bonus. And to add level 4, we'll take 4 AP. But we'll give you a huge accuracy bonus. There's also evade bonuses to increase your evasion chance. You can power up boosters so that you can boost further. But it all sacrifices AP that you can use in battle. So it's a really, really cool system, I think. At the minute, we're quite limited because there is only very basic upgrades we've got and I haven't unlocked them all yet for everyone. But I thought that because Ryogo's used the machine gun, it seems probably quite useful for him to have a bit more accuracy. Yeah, so Ryogo can have that on. And I've also got it for Liu as well for the rifle. So again, from 84% to 90%. That is the base accuracy chance, I should say. So if an enemy has evasion, then my accuracy will still drop. But it helps to counter the evasion of the enemies. Okay, so I can see there is definitely at least one melee bot on the left-hand side. So I probably want my tankier robot on the left. I don't know what the others are armed with. I think the others are armed with. It looks like there might be 3 different types because the sprites are slightly different. So I'm going to assume that there's a melee one definitely on the left. One of them I'm going to assume is maybe machine gun and then maybe a missile, I would guess. You can also use AP to increase your defense against certain kinds of attacks as well. So you can like give yourself piercing resistance, which will increase your defense against things like spikes and machine guns and rifles, or fire resistance that'll give you a bit more defense against things like missiles. Downside is you don't know what you're fighting against until you start, so it's a bit of a gamble. Okay, I'll put Kazuki there. Liu does have a shield, so I think we'll put Ryogo there. I think Alisa we want to keep her far back. And then Liu there. Okay, so what are we against? Oh god, there's so many. What are the victory conditions? Destroy them all. I mean, that is a lot. The good news is they haven't got upgrades yet. They're still at their base HP, which is good. They're also not using fists, they're using the batons. Yeah, the victory condition is basically win. So I've got 1 melee, machine gun, missile, machine gun, missile. Okay, so it's like 2 of each, okay. Okay, I think we gang up on the melee one first. There is a bit of a choke point on this map actually as well. It looks like we can't go over the river. So that means that everyone is going to try coming over here, from what I can see. Is there anywhere else that can get over? Doesn't look like it. So the missiles are just going to shoot us from over there. Huge mechs with bonk sticks, yeah, pretty much. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because it's going to be a massive choke point here. Kazuki's got the most health by far, so I think it's safe to have him go first. Unfortunately, we are just out of range. Yeah, the terrain on this map is a bit of a problem, honestly. Also out range. Let's bring Alisa back. Can you hit anyone from there? So I need to be 1 square further forward. Which of course I can't because there's wreckage there. So what about there? Okay, so I could hit that guy. I mean, sure, why not? Okay, we take that. And then Liu, you should be able to get a shot, I think. Yeah, 77 accuracy is not amazing. But we'll go for it. I mean, we stunned it. That is a really good first turn. Not entirely sure what he's doing. Wait, he just... No, so you're stunned. How did you move? You're stunned. I'm quite confused about that. He definitely got stunned. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Not too thrilled about that. I'm not sure, Raven, because... And hi, by the way. If I get stunned, I can't move or anything. The only thing I think of is like maybe it's something to do with first turn. Like maybe stun doesn't work properly on first turn, so you don't get too much of an advantage. But that seems strange to me. I'm a bit scared to go over here because if I go over here, I'm going to be in range of everything. Yeah, you are not stunned. You've recovered from stun. I mean, there is a skill you can get that lets you auto-recover from stun, but it would have shown up as him activating the skill. So I think he's just cheated. I see how it is, game. Yeah, let's have Liu go in. Well, he's now confused. We'll see if we can get rid of that one. You still have a lot of AP left, so you are probably going to counter me if I do go melee range. He's a very tanky boy. If I went there, can I hit any of them? No. Because of course I can't. Okay, let's take a shot at this missile one again, because if I do hit the body, I might destroy it. I mean, it wasn't the body, but we almost took the missile launcher arm out. Okay, so we're doing this, are we? Oh, battle skill. Oh, and it's chin as well, nice. We love it when this happens. And we actually have one slot left on the computer as well, so that works out perfectly. So we can now combo tackle one. That really didn't do anything. Yeah, the RNG works in your favor sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here so you can't counter me, and then I'm going to shotgun you, and we'll see what happens. Man, Ryugo has not been able to shoot anything this entire battle. I mean, if I don't shoot you again, you're just going to shoot another missile again. Nice. More good RNG. So that'd be 86. Man, that guy's accuracy kind of stinks. Yeah, I'll go for it. His accuracy did not stink. He took offense to that. Nope, next stompy guy's coming in. Okay, taking damage to the legs I really don't care about. They're by far like the least useful part of the whole thing, so... We might need to heal him next turn, maybe. We're just confusing everyone. The RNG is really on our side at the minute, which I appreciate. Hi, Bun, good to see you. Okay, let's just back off Kazuki. Use a repair on the body. I don't really care if he loses the legs, because he still has a bit of range with a shotgun. I might be in Vector's backyard. I mean, I'm somewhere in the Philippines. Okay, I don't really want to melee with Ryogo because his mech's not really built for it at the minute. So we'll just riddle this guy with bullets instead. Confuse that as well. I don't know why we are confusing everything we shoot, but I'll take it. We're on the Alisa route. Yeah, we're still relatively early in the playthrough, honestly. We've just more or less left Japan. We've just landed in the Philippines. So it starts out more or less the same. You basically get framed for the explosion at the start, and then you leave Japan. Thank you for the Garans. This guy's more of a problem, really. I never played this route. I think overall, I prefer the Emma route for the most part, but I still really enjoy this one. Your sister is cosplaying a Garant. Okay, yeah, I will counter with shotgun. Okay, well, we lost our legs, unfortunately, but that is not the end of the world. The downside, as you might be able to tell, is when you lose a part, there's less parts to hit. So things like shotguns become a lot more dangerous than machine guns. So Kazuki now, because he's lost the legs, he can only move one square. But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Kazuki. Okay, well, as long as we keep the body, that's fine. I think a machine gun could do a good number on that. I'm really surprised he didn't surrender. Makes sense, though, to be fair. In Mech Warrior, if you lose your legs, it's game over. Yeah, in this, it just makes it so you basically lose all your evade upgrades, so you're a lot easier to hit, and you can only move one square. Which, on the smaller maps, isn't bad, but I mean, this is probably like a medium-sized map, I would say. It can get pretty horrific. Yeah, the machine gun managed to not break a single part, despite them all being on low health. Well done, Ryogo. I think with Alisa... I mean, I could shoot this. I mean, we've got a 2 out of 3 chance of it doing something useful. If it hits the left arm, it'll destroy the melee weapon. If it hits the body, it'll destroy it. Right arm is unfortunate, but it might make him surrender. He's not surrendering. That was like extremely fine, I'll do it myself energy. Bad. Alisa takes no prisoners, much like Garan's. After this battle, if I get a chance, I might paint her Vanza green. Or we could go with green or blue for Garans or Barons. Sky stream on a Friday, what is going on? So I didn't stream on Wednesday remote because I was out, so I decided to do it today instead. Just for this week. We're gonna see you. They really don't care about anyone else apart from Kazuki, do they? Nice shot, dude. I mean, Lou was right there. Okay, so now we're confused, so it has come full circle now. Not that it matters because we can't really go anywhere with Kazuki anywhere. That is probably worth taking the shot on him. Because the other guy's left arm is on really, really low health, so if one shotgun shell lands on that arm, he's going to lose it and he'll lose the machine gun. He was confused by how a giant mecha machine gun was so ineffective. Nice. Oh, and we ejected the pilot as well. This makes things interesting. It's not very often we get to try this. Yeah, time for war crimes. That is the downside of attacking pilots. So they have a little tiny handgun that does basically no damage, but it has a really high chance to stun. So he prevented the war crimes for now. What is the chance of hitting him with a missile? 44. I mean... Sure, let's do a Hail Mary. Damn. Yeah, so unfortunately, he's probably going to get back in the mech next turn. He won't be able to do anything next turn, though. You would think that getting hit by a rifle from a mech would probably be fatal. Not in this game. He's surrendering, though. I don't know if I've ever managed to do that, actually, get someone to surrender outside of the mech. Sniper guy, was he a freedom fighter? He is a special agent for the DHZ, which is like the equivalent of China in this. So he's basically, at the start of the game, he's trying to figure out what Japan are trying to do with the Midas bomb. Because he wants to destroy Midas. Basically, China are trying to destroy Midas in this. So he's in Japan to try and figure out what's going on. And then everything happens with the base. You get framed and he helps you escape. He's been interesting to use because the first stream that we did, he pretty much missed every single shot for the entire stream. And then the next stream we did, he hit every single shot. So... Okay, so we are now faced with a interesting choice. If we shoot this guy again, I don't know if it'll kill him, but it should make him fully surrender, and then I think we should get that mech then, which seems like the correct decision. There we go. He has decided to surrender fully. I don't think I've ever done that. Normally when they surrender, they're still inside the mechs. That is the correct decision, dude. Okay, I might use this turn to use a repair kit on Ryogo's arm because the machine gun's quite low. And it's probably worth Alisa reloading the missiles as well because we're actually out of missiles. Would you be able to hit them both there? No. Never seen a pilot surrender, didn't know they could. Same. Obviously, I knew they could inside the mechs, but I didn't know that you could make them surrender once they've ejected. Now we know. Yeah, so Alisa can reload the missiles. Again, it's kind of a weird decision that missiles and grenades in this have limited ammo and nothing else does, but... Okay, so if I shoot from here, you can't do anything. Nice, I hit the missile launcher out. Why would you come closer to us with a missile launcher? I mean, sure. That is totally fine. Alright, Kazuki can continue his extremely slow advance. You're a missile, aren't you? Yeah. Somehow we came off worse from that. I don't know how. Also, I think that's the second time Ryogo's been stunned. I think with Alisa, I might start working on this one at the back. Yeah, not great. Okay, if I stand here, then this guy in front can't use missiles. He definitely can't use missiles now. Yeah, if she takes another body hit, I'll surrender. Well, not surrender, I will repair. That is the word I want. This is the search party. We're engaged with unknown Vanzers. It looks like the passenger plane was a trap. Repeat, it looks like the passenger plane was a trap. Kazuki really can't do anything, can he? Oh, we actually can. Okay. Okay, that is good. I think we actually need one of these missile mechs. We don't have one yet. I feel this battle has just been everyone getting confused, stunned, or surrendering. Okay, I'll go for this guy again. Wrong arm. Yeah, we could use loot to attack this because we're not going to destroy it. There we go. So a good haul from this at least. That's 2 mechs we're getting so far. That's fine. We're near the end of the battle now anyway. Come on, Kazuki. Just advance menacingly. Okay, rate of fire up 2, nice. And you're surrendering as well. This has been extremely profitable. Okay. Can I hit you with a missile? Is it? No, it's too risky because I might destroy you. You can just end your turn then. That's way too risky with the rifle as well. You have to hold back the Garons. It's actually really annoying because a lot of my mechs have really strong weapons now for this stage. Like if I use a machine gun on that, he's only got 2 parts left, I'm probably going to destroy it. So we'll do the other strategy to try and make him surrender. I would surrender if I were you. So you can make things surrender in this without attacking them again. Sometimes if you surround them, they'll just give up. Okay, so let's get you there. And actually, we can get Alisa to force surrender, actually. There we go. Use the other method. Play the Phantasy Star 3 Battle BGM intro loop for 30 minutes. That will make him surrender. He wouldn't even need 30 minutes, I don't think. I mean, that was a little bit of a rough one. A lot of missile enemies. Yeah, we got silver, I think. Yeah, because the amount of attacks we took and the amount of turns we took. Sometimes they take longer. There's not a whole lot you can do. Yeah, he had 100. She had 112% accuracy. I think because the enemy's legs were destroyed, so they lose any evasion bonuses. So we get an accuracy buff. Later on, you'll get some stupid accuracy. Like you'll get weapons that have like 200% accuracy. I wonder who is paying out the prize money. I do like how they call it prize money when you've literally just committed more war crimes. Okay, so we got 2 genies and another junior. We will take all of those. You would have got 100% if you unleashed Alisa. I do need to check as well what battle skills the genie learns, if there's anything good. The enemy spotted us, yeah. We've kind of taken care of that issue. I guess loot or Emma pays it depending on the route. Yeah, likely. What? Stop worrying. As long as we destroy the base. I'm glad you're excited, just don't get careless. The enemy won't be a pushover. What do you mean won't be? They haven't been already. Yeah, I know. I wonder if it really is okay, what, to commit war crimes? Probably not. There's no time. We must take the base out now. I just got a notification that SectionSkyly went live. Thanks, Twitch. Good job. I wonder if it's okay to launch this missile and destroy this helicopter. Yeah. I cannot see any moral issue with this whatsoever. So we do need to go on the network, buy some repair kits. We're probably going to spend all the money we got on repair kits. Let's save first, though. I also like the idea of after each mission that you just go on the network. So we're running from the army. Anywhere time to check the internet, you know? War crimes is fine if we do it. Okay, so one thing I do want to check quickly is I want to see what battle skills that Genie Vanza gets to see if it's actually worth using. This is basically what you do every time you get a new Vanza in front mission. You just look up and see what skills it has and see if it's actually worth switching parts around. Right, what do you learn? Defense class 1 is kind of eh. Pilot damage 3 sounds good, but isn't. And auto counter allows the player to counter when... So it allows the player to counter enemy attacks when the enemy destroys their Vanza's body. I mean, it sounds cool, but how many slots does it take? 1. But it only works with melee weapons. Not great. Pokemon moment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we probably won't use that. But we do need to go on the network. We need to check our emails as well. You know, I know we're running from the army. And it's quite important that we destroy this missile base, but we've always got time to check our email. Shop first, though. Oh, hey, we actually have parts weapons now. Cool. And we can actually upgrade from here now as well, which is good. Well, first we need items. So you need 2 repair kits. You need 1 repair kit. And you need a missile. And that is nearly all my money gone. Fantastic. Actually, for this, for the Jinyo, what did that learn again? So I don't know what the body gets yet. Okay, so the arms do learn rate of fire up 2. I could use that on Kazuki potentially and get the shotgun to fire more shells. That might be worth doing, actually. So it's right hand. Yeah, because we've already learned double assault, so we don't need to keep using the Zenizlev arm. Would lose quite a lot of HP on the arm, though. That's the downside. But we would gain more accuracy. What I will do first... How much HP does the arm get when you upgrade it? 241. So we'll be losing about 80 or so HP. That's quite a bit. I can't remember what the abilities were called, but the one where you use both weapons like a shotgun and punch at the same time as ace. Yeah, that's double assault. Yeah, Kazuki's got that. Doesn't use it very often, annoyingly, but... There's some really cool battle skills in this. I know there's one where if you surround the enemy with like 3 different Vanzas and you've got this battle skill, all 3 of your Vanzas will just beat up the enemy. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could always just run the simulator, not on stream, but I guess I could run simulator and learn the battle skill and then switch back to Zenislav. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's check the weapons as well, just make sure there's no upgrades. I don't think there will be, yes. No, not yet. Since we've got a couple of hundred left, I guess we can see if there's anyone that needs HP upgrades. Or any other upgrades for that matter. I guess that would give us a bit more mobility with Kazuki, which could be useful. I think HP is definitely the important one for now, though. And accuracy, obviously. Alisa's mech just looks ridiculous. It's got massive chunky legs, and then the rest of it's like really weedy. Maybe getting the accuracy bonus for missiles probably worth it. Same body shape as Alisa. Oh, yeah, what we also want to do as well, we'll do it in this setup in a minute. Check the nail first, and then I will adjust the colour of Alisa's Vanza. Okay, we've got no new mails. Yeah, so you can adjust the colour and everything, and the name of your mech. So are we going with the Garons or Barons? That's fairly Garons coded. Oh, actually, that's probably more Baron. That's probably more Garons, actually. You want it to be a Barons, okay. Let's see, what have we got? Okay, so that's blue. Is there anything else that's more similar? Do you have like a dark blue? It's not quite the same. I think that blue is probably the closest. Blue is kind of meh. And then obviously, I don't know why they decided to make the cursor delete so loud. Brilliant. There we go. And if you're wondering, yes, you can have a missile launcher on the other shoulder as well. Downside is they're really heavy, so it's really hard to do. To the point where you probably won't be able to take an item backpack. There is also actually a battle skill you can learn where it fires all of your missiles in one shot. And we don't really care about the others, we just wanted Barons. Just give her another missile and some wheels and roll it downhill. Okay, I guess we can just push on and see what the next one is. I feel it didn't really need to show us that. Also, apologies if you can hear the wind noise in the background. It is really, really windy here at the minute. I like how we're just walking up to this base, like we just don't care. Look, an SAM silo. After the base, we take out the silo, then withdraw. And we're going to do all this just standing here in front of the enemy forces where they can all see us. That's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies. They're expecting us. There's a lot of guards. Thanks for stating the obvious there, Lou. Couldn't you, like, destroy it now on the way? Yeah, I like how we stand there and go, we want to destroy that. But instead of doing it now, I'm going to explain it. The rebels, they're here. Stay away from the silo or we open fire. For some reason, when I read that, all I could think of was Final Fantasy X with the summoners near the end where they just go like, stay away from the summoner. Oh, he's got his beat stick. He means business. If you think about it, things aren't so great. We've come this far. We just have to finish it off. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, we could have just destroyed the silo on the way in. Okay, so same squad, I think. As much as I'd like to use Miho, Vans is not fully upgraded yet. Okay, yeah, you can use your accuracy upgrades. Alisa, let's turn that on. So 96 for missiles, that's not bad. Okay, Kazuki at the front. Baron's at the back. You can go to the front because you got a shield. And we'll go there. That is a lot of enemies. Do we have to destroy them all? Yep. Okay, so we've got a turret there. You are melee. Another turret. Missile, missile. Turret. Machine gun, machine gun. So it's basically like the same enemies as last time with a few more turrets. Okay. How strong are the turrets? Pretty strong. They do only have one part though. Whereas I think we should probably just gang up on something. Yeah, I guess we can go for the melee guy first, and then we'll see what the turrets are like, and if the turrets become a problem, I guess we can take those out. Because out of curiosity, what is my accuracy like? So it's 76 from there. Is it higher if I jump on here? No. I kind of feel like we're just going. Actually, with Ryogo, so we can't do it this turn, but yeah, so maybe with Ryogo, if we move there, and then we could always kind of work around here, or get one of our Vanzas to go on the back here. Maybe. Also, if I go there, is my shot blocked? No, it isn't. Okay. That was a really good shot. I think it hit with every single bullet. I'm confused it because of course we did. Now what I'm thinking is maybe Alisa and Liu focus on this turret here because it's only one part. And between a missile and a rifle, we might be able to take it out. Oh god, the accuracy is quite low though. How is it harder to hit a turret that doesn't move? What is Liu's accuracy like? 61. Okay, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we use things like machine guns and shotguns to take that out. I really want Liu to learn on the battle skills. I've been trying to get it for a few days and he will not learn it. I think we just send Kazuki in. We can repair him if we need to. Not great. Really not great. Wonder if the buttons have an increased chance of stun or something, because it kind of feels like it. Alright, it's Baron's time. I mean, she hit the melee arm. That helps. Honestly, it's all of Ryogo's AP, but I think it's probably worth countering this. Yeah, they are very strong. Oh dear. I don't like this. I mean, that is hilarious. You do not hit the Barons. Yes, so we just destroyed its melee weapon. You do not attack the Barons. Okay, I think... Yeah, we need to stop this. Actually, he's got no melee weapon. He's not really an issue now. I guess Kazuki then. Let's go this way. I'm not thrilled that that's 89% accuracy counted back, but... Nice. Well, it takes care of that problem at least. I don't think we just leave Alisa alone though. One, because who knows what she'll do. Yeah, I think maybe Ryogo can hang back and... Just help out Alisa a little bit. Not that she needs the help, obviously. Okay, he's surrendering. Cool. Can we convince you to surrender? Yeah, let's just do that now. AP minus 30% to punch you. The Baron's claims another one. Okay, there is that turret here. But yeah, you better surrender. He knows what's good for him. I think we go for the rifle shot. We're out of range, so it can't counter us anywhere. Nice. Oh, she had missiles left. It's just the way missiles work in this. You can't fire missiles, things that are really close to you. There's like a limit on the minimum range. They do all seem to be just going for Kazuki again. I mean, it's fine, he's got loads of repair kits. Do we punch him? I think when he's on full health, I think we go for shotgun. We might still get double assault anyway if we're lucky. We're not lucky. Ooh, that's problematic. Okay, so Kazuki's ejected, so we need to go and help him. I like how there's a tree in the way, but we're still 62% accuracy. Yeah, that wasn't great. Let's make a petition for the Barons to punch when we get too close. Can we... Okay, that's actually really useful. And we're doing panic shot as well, so we're using 30% less AP and we're going to confuse him. And he's almost dead. Okay, let's try this rifle shot again. Ah. Got to switch from work PC, bear back, no worries. Yeah, pretty nice turn. Lou had to let us down at the end, but it was a very confusing battle. My god, he's actually gone for Ryogo. That's fine. I like how there's just one guy at the back just chilling. I'm not a fan of this. Don't kill me. Okay, we got quite lucky there. I still find it very odd that machine gun from a mech doesn't kill you instantly. Are you missiles? No, you're a machine gun, okay. Yeah, he did go with a bit of stormtrooper accuracy there. It's always nicer to capture them, obviously, but sometimes you just don't get a chance. 77% on a missile. I think I'd rather save my missiles for the actual Vanzers. Like you. I mean, I'm never gonna turn my nose up at AP minus 30%. That's always useful. Nearly destroyed its machine gun arm. Let's try this again. This guy seems to really not like Ryogo for some reason. I mean, I say it for some reason, I mean, I think there's plenty of reasons to not like Ryogo. Okay, we'll probably need to heal Kazuki next turn. I think it's probably still worth advancing though. Okay, we literally only need maybe 2 bullets to hit the left arm. So of course we get 1. Jesus. How much health do you have left? 165. How much do your missiles do? 138 minimum. Might be worth using a repair on Ryogo, just to be safe. Unfortunately, that means no Baron's action this turn. Right, come on, Liu. Nice. I'm quite glad I healed him now. Okay, he's now lost his legs. That's gonna be quite annoying because it is quite a big map, but I think we shotgun counter this. I think both sides here are getting a bit beaten up now. I think, well, Liu and Alisa are okay. Kazuki might need to use another repair kit to repair his shotgun arm because it's about to... We're about to lose it. It's only got 46 health left. This guy I'll leave for Ryogo, I think, because Ryogo's not going anywhere fast anywhere. So yeah, we will advance Kazuki. And then repair kit his right arm. Oh, that's a problem. So because I'm on top of this little building here, because the legs have been destroyed, I can't get down. So Ryogo is basically just stuck here for the battle now. He can now provide moral support, I guess. Okay, we've got a bit more AP for Ryogo. Now, as much as I would like to punch this guy to make him surrender, I can't because he's only got 2 health left on his body and no other parts of any health left. So if I touch it at all, it's going to just explode. What have we got left anywhere? We have... I think you're a missile. So it's 2 missile guys and a turret. That's not too bad. We'll just stand next to him and look ominous. Nice. It's not a whole lot that Luke can do this turn. I mean, could you go there and shoot the other turret? You could, but it'll counter us. What if I go there? I could, but the accuracy is terrible, so it's probably not worth it. I'll give him one turn to surrender. If he doesn't, I'll just destroy him next time. This actually is pretty good though, because this guy's wasting his missiles on Ryogo. And he missed completely anyway. Okay, I think Kazuki is fine to get in. I've almost got it. Well, we did give him a turn to surrender, and he didn't, so... See you in hell. I tried to be benevolent, but, you know... If he has a way to use a missile on that, it's got 16 health left. Let's try. No, because if you survive, you're gonna fire another missile. So well, we ejected him. I mean, he's just gonna get in again next turn, but it stops him doing anything next turn at least. 29% accuracy. That felt like it hit more than 29 to me, but okay. I guess it's still RNG, but... Okay, so this guy has like 16 health left. Just put him out of his misery. See you in Hellbot. Although it is funny that it's called Knowledgeable Rocket. Even the bots know that the Barons is busted. Across it, if we destroy like a tree, do we get an experience? I'm actually curious. Because yes, you can do this. Okay, we got experience. He can experience farmland for the rest of the battle. We'll try it. Nice. The Barons does not miss. %, but I can literally do nothing else with him, so... I mean, it was ambitious. I'm not really sure that guy at the back's doing. He's just kind of chilling. Yeah, shotguns and machine guns are really, really good against things that only have one part. Because all the damage goes in that one part. Oh, real good. Have you got anything else you can shoot? What about these trees? It's kind of annoying. I mean, I'm going to reload. Because what's a Barons without missiles? I really don't know what this guy's plan is. Apart from just staring at this. I imagine he'll probably wake up now. Confused, because of course. Okay, what are you going to go for this turn, Ryogo? What about those trees? Accuracy 0%. Damn. Well, we're officially out of things to shoot. So I guess you just sit there and watch for the rest of the battle. Oh, he's surrendering already. I mean, I don't blame him. I've got this image in my head now of just Alisa just terrifying all the enemy pilots. As she just like strides towards them really slowly. Exactly. How much health he got left? Enough. I think we all know who's going to make him surrender. Correct decision. Yeah, that was a little bit rough. We could do getting some of the defense upgrades. So we've got silver. We did get a bonus 4% to the score. The reason for that is because we destroyed the turrets. So you can technically ignore the turrets if you want to. But obviously if you do, they're just going to keep shooting you every turn. And if you destroy them, you do get a bonus with your score. But then that gets counterbalanced by the fact that they need to take more turns to do it. So we gained 4% and lost 6. So that wasn't worth it. But it does make the battle a bit easier, just, you know, taking those out as well. 2 more mechs, cool. So we've got Kazlam 2 and another genie. We'll probably sell a few of these, I think, for a bit of money. All right. Kazuki, how's it going over there? We're set. Okay, the time is set. Pull out. Hurry. How many bombs did we use exactly? I thought we were just destroying this silo, not apparently the entire base. Yeah, just one. Yeah, that was all from Alisa. Okay, so back on the network again because I need to buy some more repair kits. This is a common thing in this game. You can buy stock of them as well, so you don't have to keep doing this, but the fact is you just don't get that much money from each of the missions at the minute. You basically kind of intended to go up the simulator and get money in the simulator as well. And obviously selling like the spare mechs that you get as well, if you don't need them, that makes you a bit of money as well. Okay, so we've got 3 genies. We don't need 3 genies. So we could sell out for 500. I think they're all 500 days. Yeah, so we'll sell that. I think we could probably sell 2 of the genies and just keep 1. And then I'll keep those for now. Okay, so you, as always, need repair kits. Rogue goes fine because he didn't actually get to go anywhere. You need some more missiles and another repair kit. And that is it. Because let's actually look, what weapons do we have? Do we have an upgrade to the missile launch yet? Oh, we do. We do. So it's a bit heavier than the missile launcher. Base damage is quite a bit higher. I mean... But yeah, just to show you, yeah, you can have 2 missiles if you want. The downside is, at the minute, that will put me at minus 37 weight. So I would have to make the Vanzer a lot lighter, which would generally mean I'd have a lot less health. Or I could get rid of the backpack, but then I wouldn't be able to reload missiles. I mean, you could argue that you don't need to reload if you've got 2 missile launchers, but then you also can't repair either. I think a common strat with missile bots is to usually use a missile launcher on one shoulder and then a shield on the other arm. So if anything dangerous attacks you, you can just shield it to stop your missile launcher getting destroyed. I think it is probably a good idea to upgrade that missile launcher because it has been really, really useful. They've got the Barons has been upgraded. Okay, we can't upgrade the computer yet. I think everyone else is kind of upgraded. And what about Miho? Because we haven't really done much for her yet. The Warhammer is like really underwhelming. So that has a base attack of, what, 56? What are the other ones like? I mean, the basic fist is 76, so that's a really weak melee weapon. Maybe it has a higher stun chance or something. I like the spikes in this because they kind of remind me of the Armored Core power bunkers. Unfortunately, the one we've got at the minute is really weak. I'm kind of leaning just going with a shield for her, honestly. Also, what can we do for backpacks? We also don't have a backpack for her. If you wonder what the advantage of the different backpack types is, by the way, so some of them are item backpacks, so like this one allows you to carry up to 4 items in it. Downside is they're quite heavy. The other ones are much lighter weight, so they free up a lot of weight on your Vanzer, which lets you use generally heavier parts. They don't let you carry any items in them, but they also do give you additional power. What it does then is it basically boosts your melee damage. So if you want a mech that does a ton of melee damage, you can go on these backpacks, but you obviously lose the ability to use any items. I generally prefer the item backpacks for the most part, but sometimes it is worth using these. Maybe we'll just go with an item backpack for now. Also, do we need to upgrade Miho as well? We do. Okay, so the body on this has a skill activated with melee, so maybe we do keep a melee weapon on her. The good news is a lot of these upgrades are pretty cheap at the minute. Might also give the accuracy bonus for the shotgun as well, which just seems like a useful thing to do. Yeah, that'll do it for now. I mean, I guess while we're on the network, we may as well check the mail as well. Nah, still nothing. Kind of not surprised at the minute, considering we are running from every country in the world, apparently. Yeah, so it's a bit of a struggle at the minute because we're really not earning much money from the battles. It does get a bit easier later on because you do start earning quite a bit more money. You get to a point where the simulator becomes really profitable as well. So I know they said we've got to go and take care of a fortress. That kind of scares me. We lost contact with the missile base in Panay. Those bastards. Language. This must mean they'll start moving up north. Being broke all the time sucks. It really does. Yeah, it makes you have to think about what you want to upgrade. You know, is it worth going for a new weapon, or do you spend it on HP upgrades? I tend to find the upgrades are generally worth getting quite early. Tell the headquarters that the enemy invasion has started. Yes, sir. They won't take over the Negros fortress so easily. I mean, we nearly got stopped by a couple of mechs. I think a fortress might be a bit ambitious. The attack squad took over the missile base. So they're as good as they said they'd be. They were just lucky. Luck is part of the game. How's the squad to Negros doing? They're ready. What are you going to do, fam? It flipped the game dynamics so much after I got a Game Shark and just maxed out my cash. I mean, I guess there's still a limit because it only unlocks so many of the upgrades as you progress through the story, so you have to progress so far to unlock certain upgrades, I guess. Although with a Game Shark, maybe you could just unlock all those as well. I know. Let's go up here. Yes, my lady. We'll begin moving north. Tell the attack squad we're starting the mission. Yes, sir. We're going to be busy. We'll need the help. Kazuki, the invasion of Negros has started. They're getting serious. I bet that snooty girl is green with envy now. Ryogo, that's mean. She needs to learn the harshness of reality. You too. There's no time to fool around. We'll land from the other side of the island and attack the fortress from behind. Prepare to land. We don't have much time. Never went to fully break the game, just make it not so much of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I do generally find like the earlier stages, once you leave Japan on this, it is probably some of the harder parts of the game, just because you really don't have much to work with. Later on, you've got a lot more options. Obviously, the enemies get a lot harder as well, though. But later on, obviously, you've got more parts to work with, which means you've got more battle skills. What's the point of protecting this place? It's an order. We have to. We can relax. This place is great. But I want to fight. What? A raid? Enemy attack. Contact command. This is Sector E23. The enemy is landed. Requesting immediate backup. Damn it, I can't get through. Hurry, standing around will get you killed. I like how he says that, turning his back to the enemy. Don't rush me, man. Wait a minute. Whatever, talk while you're moving. Yeah, turning around and standing still, the perfect survival strategy. Okay, so different with Kazuki, Ryogo. We obviously take the Barons. I'm debating whether to take Liu or Miho. Her melee weapon's still not great, so... And Liu has been doing pretty good, honestly. You got to love that they emote with their Vandas when it's totally pointless and unneeded. It's the same with like the victory celebrations when you destroy something and they do like the cool pause. Like, you really don't have to do that. I love Miho, but at the minute her Vanda is not really in a place I want it to be. Okay, that is fine. Okay, what we're looking at here. Can't really see, to be honest. Emote could have been a radio call. Okay, Kazuki at the front. I think Ryogo can go... Yeah, Ryogo can go there. It doesn't really matter where Alisa goes as long as she's not at the front. Because she can move so far anywhere. Okay, what are we dealing with in this one? Dare I ask? So that is a tank with a rifle. A rifle turret, rifle turret, rifle tank, rifle turret, rifle tank. Dude hiding with a machine gun. It's a lot of enemies, actually. It is just machine gun enemies, though. Victory is the normal condition. Downside is that there's a lot of rifles, so we are going to get outranged by a lot of these. There's also these, I don't know if it's pylons or tank traps or something, but these make it kind of awkward to get around. I think honestly we'd probably just stick together and just gang up on stuff. That seems to always be a good strat in this usually. You're really out of range of the Garans. Are you out of range here? No. We're just letting him know we're there. That was a warning shot. Well, that was an eventful first turn. So they just seem to be rushing us, which is good because it saves me having to go to them. I do have a feeling that we're going to get more enemies though. My dude, you did almost nothing. It would be nice if Kazuki would actually activate his battle skills now and again. He really does not like using them. Not fond of that when you have more accuracy than me. Is there anywhere else I can go? Not particularly. I guess we take it. I mean, we're firing more bullets, so more bullets is more chance to hit, I guess. Fam is so awesome. Yeah, she's a really cool character. Yeah, we can't use it yet, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess just keep throwing missiles. Get confused, nerd. Okay, this guy has no AP left, so he can't counter. That is great news. We could go for that guy. We could maybe get a kill. We destroyed its legs anyway, so we'll take that. Got behind you at work. Oh, no worries, Reverend. I think just to preserve a bit of AP, I will just counter with the fist. That worked. Do I want to counter that with a shield? Probably not. I kind of want to save this shield for the... Yeah, I think we save the shield for the rifles. Okay, we almost killed that guy. Yeah, that rifle has a long range. I guess it's the same range as my rifle though, so... Nice shot. Okay, so like both these guys are almost dead. And this guy's not far off. This is going remarkably well. Kazuki, feel free to use a battle skill at any point. I mean, we're going to destroy whichever one we shoot here, really. Let's destroy... Let's go for this one, because this one has a bit more AP left. I don't think we needed to use that there, but okay. I can confirm that we did not need to use that there. It's a lot of medals, though. Okay, Baron's time. What do we even go for with Alisa? If it's a waste to use a missile on you when you've got so little health left. I guess we can go for you again. Sure. We'll advance up a bit though. Hi Scorpio, good to see you. That is really annoying. We did 210 damage and it had 212 health on its arm. So with 2 health, it's going to get a shoot another round. Unless, of course, we just destroy it now. No. Yeah, again, just to reiterate, the Friday streams are not going to be a common thing. This is just because I couldn't stream on Wednesday for this week, so just changed the stream day around. I mean, this guy's got guts, I'll give him that. He's got no health left at all and he's still shooting. My dude, you do not want to do that. You'll know what happens when you do more damage to your Barons. I really like that we've just turned Alisa into a Barons. It feels like the right decision. That's really annoying. So their cannons do 136 at least. I have 136 health left on my right arm. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I lose the shotgun. What else have we got to deal with? We've got a tank, some turrets, tank, turret, turret, tank. Yeah, we're fine. And then, how much health are you on? 117. I think we just gently convince you. All that. Okay, that was a good turn though. Took out 2 of the Vanzers, which is really useful. So I guess the Barons can now start on the tanks. That was 96% accuracy. I mean, I'm actually impressed. I'm not a fan of you being able to counter me back. That was seriously impressive to miss a 96% shot. I just feel that if I shoot this, I'm going to come off worse because that still has a lot of health left. It's going to hit me back for at least 140. There's always that 1 in 20 chance that something totally fails here. I think even someone completely untrained wouldn't even miss that shot. Maybe she's just sick of destroying everything, so she thought she'd give him a chance. Ah, do you know what? Just take the shot. Well done, Lou. Well done, tank. That was eventful. How did you miss from there? There must be something in the air, I think, that's just making everyone miss. Clearly hasn't reached him yet. I mean, I am going to counter that. I swear to God, if this tank shot hits my left arm. No, of course it missed. Okay, I mean, that guy's stunned. The stun is actually working this time, which I appreciate. Still don't know what happened with that one earlier. I was really hoping for a bit more there, Kazuki. I guess Ryogo can finish the job. Hopefully. Oh, we got a website address for destroying that tank. Yeah, occasionally you get this way, I just get a random website address for destroying something. This mech actually does look a little bit like a Garen's on the, or like a Baron's on the Sprite. Okay. Yeah, enemy gonna blow me up. It transmits a dodgy website. They try and install a malware on you when you kill them. Right, 96%. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm impressed there because you should hit that. Yeah, shot's blocked. How is that blocked? Like, excuse me? Like, how is that shot obstructed? There's a red X showing on the tank. Like, how? What have I got there? Is it obstructed there? Yeah, apparently. Dude's apparently found a tank-shaped hole in the wall to hide in. Out of curiosity. No, apparently that is still obstructed. I think we're just going to have to assume that he is cheating. So it really doesn't matter where we take this shot from then. Well done, Lou. Of course it hits the left arm. Ryogo's not having much luck in this stream. You know, first battle he loses the legs and gets stuck on top of a building. This time he loses the machine gun, so he can now just punch things. Yeah, it just seems like the angle's really broken. Usually it's really good with the obstructions, you know, you'll be able to tell if something's going to obstruct a shot, but it seems odd that being directly in front of it is still obscured. Actually, I think it's just the tanks in general. Because that's obscured as well. That's so weird. What would happen if I went here? That's still obscured. I wonder if it's just this map's a bit buggy. Is that what it is? Just how low the tanks are? So it just obscures your shots because they're just low. I mean, Avanza's not capable of just pointing the gun down a bit. Just seems a bit weird. Oh, we stunned that again. Okay, Ryoko can't really do a whole lot of center because I don't think he'll be able to melee from there. Oh, he can. Despite there being a huge wall in the way, apparently that's not an obscured shot. I guess being on the lower ground brings the tank up into the point of view. Okay. I have a feeling that these turrets at the back might be optional enemies. Maybe. Okay, it's 96% again, Alisa. Skylight streaming and washing dishes. Nice. Yeah, we made a Baron's Minsk. Okay, so you're stunned, so you just can't do anything. Apparently you've now decided to do something. Nice shot. Tanks can cheat all the once. Okay, so no, apparently they are actual enemies we need to kill. Baron's outside of PSO, it is. I mean, we've made it. Okay, you can just advance menacingly. Yeah, it's this one here. I think because there's 3 turrets left, we probably do need to reload missiles. Yeah, see, the game is cheating, so we're using our Barons to correct that. And that seems like a fair trade. It did not pay off. Okay, I will shield that. I'll probably lose the arm if it hits, but... yeah, that was not a fair trade. The good thing is these only have 1 part, so this shotgun should do a lot of damage. Okay, now we can do Baron stuff. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the accuracy difference there, but... yeah, both of them are going to counter. Well, unless I can destroy that one. I mean, either of these I'm probably going to destroy if I hit. Of course we don't, though. It's good to know they miss occasionally as well. Apparently Lou has decided to revert to missing every shot. Okay, Kazuki can take care of that. We'll use the shotgun just to make sure we get it. Okay, can the Barons get the finishing shot again? Oh, she actually missed. I mean, that was fair. It was like 80% accuracy. She's just letting the rest of the team get some glory. We might actually get destroyed here if we miss this, but we clutch it when it matters. Please no reinforcements. Thank you. How would you not have 100% on something that doesn't move? Yeah, I've also wondered that. The funniest thing is, those turrets have more evade than the actual mechs that you fight. Make it make sense. This is attack squad. HQ, respond. This is HQ. Everything looks good. We've reached the party hall. Has the dance begun? Not yet. Just waiting for the climax. Head inside. The dance hall's right there. Alright, we're heading for the band. Just have them hang on. I get that they're all talking in code, but it's very weird when they just all of a sudden switch to speaking in code. Or maybe we are going to a dance party. Who knows? Yes, sir. Liu, how's the HQ? Not good. The attack's not proceeding. We have to delay the enemy. Looks that way. There's an entrance to the fortress somewhere in the jungle. It'd be good if we found it and got inside. Yeah, but it's not that easy. I know, but it's our only choice. They're going to Relina's birthday party. Let's go. It is a good question of who is more insufferable, Kazuki in this or Hiro in Gundam Wing. So I think we probably need repair kits again. I think we need some more missiles as well. Because of course we do. You think Kazuki's worse? I mean, as much as I love this game, I've never really liked Kazuki. I've actually got some emails. So email from Kiryu. Says, hello. I'm Yuichi Kiryu, a reporter for JBNN. You're Kazuki Takamura, right? Mr. Koike gave me your email address. I'd like to know more about the accident in Yokosuka Base. I want to report the truth. Please reply immediately. JBNN website has a special content page. It's limited access, but I'll give you the password. Let's call it a gift. The password is YAMS. We're famous. Kazuki, let's agree to the interview. We don't have the time. We'll check that page in a minute. So Ryogo also has a message from Jinguji DHZ. Ryogo, I heard you're working with the DHZ. A spender friend of mine told me. I think spenders in this, I believe they are people who get information, so like hackers and so on. You think the Ryogo trumps both of them? I mean, yeah, you're probably not wrong. Yeah, Ryogo, I heard you're working with the DHZ. A spender friend of mine told me. How nice of the DHZ to let wanted people hide out. That would never happen in Japan. The spender also gave me a communication log of the CIU, which I attached. You can probably use text restoration software to decipher it. I mean, what do we know about random attachments and emails? Always download them. Him again. Why is he so nice? Who is he? Okay, so we've got a couple of things to check. The first one was the JBNN website. So it's in Japan. It's probably under corporation. Yeah, JBNN. Okay, would it be under editorial office, maybe? Special investigation office? Password, let's try. So it was YAMS. We're in. Okay, so we've got SI team report, or special investigation team report. There are two files, so let's check the first one. JDF Yokosuka incidents. Employee number 8341G Shinji Hamasaka. Collecting data on the JDF Yokosuka base incident. The JDF seems to be taking extreme measures to maintain secrecy. The information acquired from the OCU intelligence backs up this report. The accident itself might have been a cover-up operation. Alternate sources of info might be the Department of Public Safety or OCU Army Intelligence. You'll need the password J1D2F3 to access JDF-related information from the OCU Army Intelligence. Okay, let's check the other one. Follow up on JDF Yokosuka. Employee number 8341G Shinji Hamasaka. I checked the records of personnel and cargo movements to find anything unusual. I found several instances of someone's specified cargo being transferred at odd times with extra security. During my research, I ran across the trails of many foreign agents, especially the USN's FAI. They all seemed very interested in the transferred item. I confirmed the Department of Public Safety was active as well, but could not access their website. The website is dps/government/Japan. Okay, so we got a bit more information from that. It's kind of cool when you get information that you can, hack into the website and find out a little bit more about what's going on. Select registered sites from address list. So I think we're done on Japan there. Okay, I think that's about all, so we just need to go to the shop now and just get a few items. So you need a missile. Did we really not use no repair kits? I mean, I'm happy about that. Well, while I've got the money then, let's buy some for Miho. And maybe it's worth upgrading a melee weapon. Or should we upgrade a bit more? Might be worth upgrading, actually. So we could go with an evade upgrade. Or a boost upgrade. That would help a little bit. It might be worth us going with this defense upgrade though. So this allows us to basically use 1 AP to get some resistance to a certain type of damage. Because it feels at the moment like almost everything, apart from the melee and missiles, the rifles and the machine guns are both piercing weapons. So if we go with anti-P, that'll reduce the damage from those. That's maybe worth taking. Probably just want it for the ones that are getting more up close to the enemies. Because realistically, the barons that Alisa's got, most of the battle that's going to be miles away from anything. I think these, it's probably worth going with. And grab the HP upgrade for his legs as well. Yeah, hopefully the little streamlights I've got hopefully does look a little bit better as well. When I compared it to the footage without the streamlights, it looked quite a bit better. Right, let's go to... I guess we can check what the next stage is. We'll save it though in case it's a massive step up in difficulty. Because this game does this now and again where every so often it will just like spike the difficulty out of nowhere. Yeah, the ones that got Kilniath, it's the Logitech, I think they're called Litra Glow. They're really, really small lights. They're probably only about, well, maybe sort of 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters each, but I've got basically one at each side. They're normally about 65 or 70 pounds, but Black Friday deal I got them half price, so I basically got 2 for the price of 1. And they're just like clipped to the back of your monitor. And the way I've got them set up at the minute is I'm not even pointing them at me. They're pointing at the wall behind the monitor, and it's basically reflecting the light off the wall. Fancy ones. Got some generic ones on a stand that were 3 for 30 quid. I mean, they probably do exactly the same thing. The only thing I really like about these is the fact that you can obviously adjust the brightness on them, but you can adjust like the temperature of the light as well. So you can have them as like a warmer colour or like a more cool white colour. And from experience, I've used a lot of Logitech stuff in the past, and the majority of it's been really decent, so... It always came with plastic colour sheets you can put in front of them. I mean, if it works, it works. But yeah, for Black Friday, I was thinking about like ways I can improve the stream. I do want to kind of improve the microphone at some point, because I'd love to go to an XLR mic at some point, but it's just a lot of expense to do that. Because you need the cost of the mic, you need obviously the interface and everything for it. So it's a bit of an expense to do it. Green screen is kind of awkward because there's nowhere really to put it in the room. XLR doesn't really make a quality difference. It's nice having like the interface and stuff so you can actually adjust things a bit easier, but the only reason I say is because this mic is getting very old now. It's a really old Blue Yeti. Oh yeah, I know it's not a magic win button, yeah. It's like a question of like how much you want to spend as well, because yeah, you could buy like a £300 or £400 microphone, but is it really worth it? I think the audio on the Blue Yeti is okay. It's just, I know now and again it makes my voice sound a bit harsher. I have fiddled with the settings and everything and tried to balance that out a bit, but I think a lot of it is just that the mic is very old now. Yeah, it's mainly the interface that I'd want the XLR for. I mean, I know you can get like interfaces that kind of work with USB as well. But then I saw the deal on these lights and I thought, well, I've never been happy with like the lighting that was on the stream, so it just helped a bit. The only issue I have got with the lighting is, and it's not a fault with the actual lights, is if I'm viewing, say, on my monitor, if I'm viewing like a bright web page, so if a website loads up and it's light, because you can't always dark mode everything, quite often you'll see it on my face. You'll notice like the light change on my face when I open it, because it's just the light from the monitor. I don't really know how you get rid of that. It's kind of difficult to avoid. You get flashbang from the glasses, yeah. That's the other issue as well, yeah. Like whenever there's a bright screen, it flashes off my glasses as well. There's a lot of enemies. I feel like we say this every single time. Don't get cold feet. This jungle's one part of the fortress. Is there really an entrance? Let's use that. A drainage ditch? Wait, so we're going into an underground channel? That sounds like we're going to the mines to me. So Alisa will be right at home there. It's big enough that Avanza could get inside. Is this really going to work? No time for talk. If we don't hurry, HQ will get annihilated. Let's go. Okay, we'll take the usual suspects. Okay, so this is what I mean. So with the defense upgrade, I can choose what type of defense to protect against. So basically, P is piercing weapons, which is machine guns, rifles, and spikes. I is impact, which is shotguns, fists, batons, axes, things like that. I think axes are... they might be piercing. I'm not sure. And then F is fire, which is missiles, flamethrowers, and grenades. There is another type as well, but you can't defend against that. So let's turn this on. So at the minute, this will reduce damage of that class by 5%, which is not a huge amount, but it's 1 AP to do it. I think we go with anti-P, because they've used a lot of machine guns and rifles so far. So naturally, this will be the mission where they all use shotguns. Ryogo can do the same. And then these two don't have upgrades yet. This map looks horrible as well. It's another one where there's loads of choke points. Okay, I think we actually put Kazuki here so he's got a straight line forward. And probably the same for Ryogo as well. And we'll put Liu at the front to shield, and then Alisa. The enemy. This is Sector C11, enemy sighted. Repeat, enemy in Sector C11. We're moving to intercept. Stop there, or we'll open fire. Okay, yeah, machine gun, rifles, machine gun. Enemy sighted exactly near me. Good to see you as well. Another rifle there. Machine gun, machine gun, machine gun. So just a lot of machine guns, so we made the right choice. Normal win conditions. Yeah, we can't quite hit with Kazuki yet. Same for Ryogo. Oh, and even, I don't know if you saw, but we've made Alisa's mech a Baron's. She's been like annihilating everything, so we figured it was kind of fitting to paint her mech blue, since it has a missile launcher on it anyway. Exactly. I mean, that works. I mean, it's not the armor wanted to destroy, but she's already destroyed something. I think this rifle, I think we take care of that when we go over the bridge. It's actually a really awkward map, actually. What's the best way to do this? So we could go over the bridge, then work around. Or we could go this way first, across this way and down. It really doesn't matter, I guess. I mean, I feel like I did almost nothing. He made up for it. And he paid the price. I get the impression that's not how that guy wanted that to go. But we take those. I really like the melee combat in this. The attacks feel really meaty. RIP Sinnoh Gold. It's establishing dominance, you know? I will shield that because I don't really like the rifles. This kind of reminds me of Xenogears. I think from what I've seen, I think it plays similar to things like maybe things like Tactics as well. Just with a lot more big stompy mechs. Well, I think that since this guy has done us the courtesy of walking over. So I guess we're now going a big conga line to cross this bridge. Okay, have more bullets. I really like that skill. Okay, Alisa. What can you destroy this turn? I mean, we might destroy that if we hit its body. Yeah, he surrenders as soon as the Barons hits him. I don't know if our rifle will destroy this, but it'll make him surrender at least. The guy just destroyed a tree behind me for no reason. I mean, of course you hit with 32% accuracy, why wouldn't you? Okay, didn't be careful now because this thing is going to shoot me as soon as I come over the bridge. I mean, it's already shooting me, to be fair. Let's send Rio going first. Again, more bullets. And yet more bullets. And more bullets. It is very, very satisfying when this happens. Yeah, real good is solo that guy. It is really nice when you get a triple like that. It doesn't happen that often, but yeah, very, very nice. He became a turret, he did. Oh, do I really want to use a missile on this? Yeah, because you're one square out, that's really annoying. Well, I guess we try. Even the turret's panicking. The good thing is, if it activates something like Panic Shot, I think that means the shot is a guaranteed hit. I don't know if the battle skills can miss. Hi Ellie, good to see you. So is there anything more of this side? No, so I mean we could just work back around. Unless, can you hit from there? No, not quite. That shot is obscured by the trees. That one isn't, so I guess I can take a pot shot at you. Sure, why not? Worth it. Kazuki, what do you do? My camera is not in the bottom left, no. It's because with this game, it's kind of... This is about the only place you can put the camera. Because in the battles, you've got all the health gauges and everything down there. And then outside of it, a lot of the dialogue boxes are at the bottom left, at the bottom as well. So this is kind of pretty much the best place for the camera. I mean, I guess we could send Kazuki up and then maybe he's a repair kit on his body. Maybe. My concern is if this thing hits its body, and then the machine gun hits the body a lot, he might take Kazuki out. Yeah, what I'll do then is actually this turn, I will just heal. I'll move over to here. Just for peace of mind. Oh, how nice of him to come over to me. That means I actually get a turn as well. That was a terrible shot. I don't know what happened there, Kazuki. Almost lost the legs again. It is a bit of a walk to get to these guys, so maybe I don't want to lose the legs on Kazuki. Maybe I do use a repair on that. Sweep the leg. Yeah, I'm not really thrilled about having to use another turn for this, but I think it's probably a good player. Okay, Ryogo. We need to take out this cannon because it's annoying. I don't get why Ryogo activates skills so often. I'm all for it though. More AP for him as well. Look at Barons. Yeah, Ellie, we have made Alisa's mech into a Barons. For reasons that will now become apparent. So she confused it and blew its machine gun arm off. I mean, I kind of feel at this point she doesn't really need the other guys in the party. She could just solo herself. She'd also learn Panic Shot again as well, so... I mean, may as well. Okay, there's nothing else on this side, is there? No. Can it shoot double missiles with 2 panic shots? I want to say I don't think panic shot can combo. I could be wrong though. There is a skill though, Ravam, called Salvo that shoots all of your missiles in one shot. Which is hilarious and just annihilates stuff that you shoot at, but also uses all of your missiles. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, Jokey, that pretty much every enemy in the game has their main weapon on the left arm in this. It also means that there is a skill called Arm Smash, and Arm Smash just destroys one of the arms. And I believe it always targets the left arm first, so it's incredibly good. So once you get the mech that can learn Arm Smash, learn it. I'm just going to shotgun you. Because I don't think you deserve a turn. Kazuki's also almost lost his shotgun arm. I don't really want to use another repair kit though. I think between Ryogo, Liu, and Alisa, we can probably take care of the rest pretty easily. So Kazuki can just take care of this guy. Do we go with shotgun or do we try and get a kill with Miller? Problem is, Ryogo's in a really bad place now. He's miles away, and his Vanza can't move particularly far. I think it's probably better to just follow the rest of the team. And I think the Barons can just start shooting the next Vanza. I don't really like the accuracy percentage on the turrets. Not particularly helpful there, but... Never did like how they had the rank system start at A as the lowest grade. It's really weird, isn't it? Yep, 66 isn't great, but it's not countering, so... Nice shot, Lou. I mean, thank you for coming over here and making it so I don't have to go to you. I am going to shield that, though. Okay, would you counter me? If I go there, would you counter? No, but I can't hit you anyway. You're too high up. Okay. I mean, I suppose you are on top of a building. That's fair, to be fair. In that case, then. Okay, so it's 1 square further forward. So there. I'm not too fussed if Kazuki loses the shotgun arm, honestly. We're quite late in the battle now, I think, so... We stunned that guy as well. Getting some really lucky RNG this time, actually. Still out of range for that. Yeah, I was pretty lucky in over. The RNG's been pretty kind to me so far for the most part. Apart from with Lou. Lou seems to have terrible luck hitting anything. This always seems to be the case with rifles. Every time I play this game, rifles always seem to really suck early in the game. And then later on they become really decent. Right, let's try this again, Lou. Well done. I mean, I'll try countering. I suspect I might lose the shotgun beforehand, but we'll see. Oh no. That was very underwhelming, though. Yeah, it's because it's up on like a raised area, so my accuracy is terrible. To the point where I don't think it's worth trying to hit that with a shotgun, really. Okay, he's trying to surrender. Don't really blame him. It might be really hard to get the full surrender, though, because he's got basically no health left on his body or his arm, and his other arm and leg are already destroyed, so... The only way I'd get him to surrender fully is either surrounding him, or if I can hit him and manage to hit the left arm, but it's probably not worth it, honestly. I guess everyone just focus on this turret then. Oh, there is another turret over there as well. That's really annoying. I mean, it was 22% accuracy. Okay, Alisa needs to reload, which is actually really annoying. How many squares is that away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think it's in range of her. Okay, well, at least he hit. Yeah. I mean, we took the turret out. We lost the legs on Kazuki again, but I don't think that's too much of an issue at this stage in the battle. We've only got, like, really one more turret to destroy, so... And honestly, this guy, we've got quite a few of these Vanses anyway, so I'm not really too worried about the surrender, so... May as well get a bit of experience for the shotgun. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Again, I still don't understand how a stationary turret can have lower accuracy to hit it than a moving mech, but... Okay, that worked out well. I will shield that. Nice shot. It's only 44% for the machine gun, but I guess we're firing so many shots that we should hopefully land a couple at least. Especially when we fire a lot more. This feels like it's triggered every single turn. That's actually a little scary. Come on, Alisa. As expected. The game must have had a lefty as a lead designer, maybe. Yeah, the Barons wins another battle. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, so we'll go until it lets us save it again, and then we'll stop there. Does she become more dangerous if her arms are broken off? As much as I'd like to say yes, probably not. If the right arm goes, that's fine. All right, looking good. Can we really fit in there? I mean, it really doesn't look like it, to be fair, but... What, are you scared? No, not at all. Kazuki, you've been afraid of ghosts for a long time. Shut up, Alisa. Whatever, but if we don't hurry, our allies will be ghosts soon enough. It's not scary, Kazuki. Come on. I'll hold your hand. Just shut up. Okay, let's save that there. Yeah, so I think we're probably in there for today, I think. So we've got a couple of missions done at least, got some upgrades done. So I think we made decent progress overall. So I think the plan is on Sunday stream, because I am still going to stream on Sunday. I think we're going to do PSU because apparently there's a new quest which apparently resembles Tower. And as you know, I can't leave Tower in Phantasy Star games, so I feel I have to play it. So we'll do that on Sunday. And then next week on the Wednesday will be the birthday stream, which is probably just going to be from Mission 3. But yeah, that'll be the birthday stream on Wednesday. Again, just as a reminder, the PSO 25th anniversary video will go live on the actual anniversary date. So that'll be the 21st of December, which is a Sunday. I'm probably going to launch that as a premiere, which will be earlier in the day. And then later in the day, we'll do a PSO stream because it is on a Sunday. So it works out really, really well. So yeah, we'll do that on, that'll be on the 21st. But yeah, plan for the next stream is to do some PSU on Sunday. And then following week, we'll figure out. We'll probably do Front Mission on the Wednesday, and then the Sunday, might do maybe PS0, maybe. We'll see. When they announce a PSO BB remake. I mean, hey, the Game Awards are soon. There's always a chance. A tiny, tiny, insignificant chance. From what Mew told me, the event should begin either the week before or the week of. Nice. Yeah, I think it's normally about mid-December, isn't it? I think once the event starts on Affinity, we'll probably obviously do PSO on the weekend streams while it's on, because the Christmas event's pretty good. So, yeah, we'll do that. As usual, there will be probably a voice call on Saturday as well, as far as I know, on Discord. So if you're on the Discord, feel free to join there if you haven't. But yeah, we normally do like a voice call on Saturday as well. Yeah, I hope you have a good weekend and everything, and I will see you guys on Sunday for the next stream. Friday stream's kind of throwing me off a bit, so I'm kind of out of pot with the days now. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Sunday. If you have enjoyed the stream, please consider either liking, subscribing, join as a member if you want to. You can follow or sub on either YouTube or on Twitch. I have X and a Bluesky, and also have a Discord server you can join as well, so feel free to join us over there. Yeah, whatever you're doing, have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. And thank you for the follow again, killing me off. See you guys.